son of former Blue Jeff Finley, taking the opening faceoff. His first game as a Blue. He gets the start at center. He digs in on the draw against Beniers, and he wins the puck. The Blues dump it up to the line. That's blocked away. It's coming to Falk on the backhand to the middle to Buchnevich. Loose to Kyrou. Onto his forehand. He shoots it on. Grubauer the save, and the rebound comes to the near corner. Cleared out by the Kraken.
Wow, great chance right there early on for Jordan Kyrou. Really all started because of Buchnevich.
Snuggerud shooting, and a blocker save. Schwartz goes to play it, couldn't get it out. Finley finding Walker, keeping it in, put it to the goal. Grubauer makes the save, and the puck go over to the right side.
Over a full 60, but Kurtz, I tell you what, we're seeing some really nice looks early on for the St. Louis Blues team, including Pavel.
His teammates changing ahead of him, and then they break out. Up ice, Neighbors. Over the line to Buchnevich. He hit the post, and a rebound into the slot. Cleared away by the Kraken. Robert Thomas unavailable. Personal reasons, and it's coming to the near side. Mayhew's going to walk it into the goal. Grubauer is going to make the save. Gives the shoulder, trying to drive the net. Middle of the ice tonight. Broberg to the line. Walker far side. One-timer, Mayhew. Right on. Grubauer makes the save. Montour breaking it up, and Seattle will clear it out. By the way, and we'll repeat this a couple times for fans there, but it is a 4 o'clock face-off on Saturday against Jersey. Blues get it. Holloway shoots it, scores it. Dylan Holloway back in the lineup and gives the Blues the lead. 12:02 to play, first period. That one's got to feel good.
Across the board, it really starts from the forecheck. Keep an eye on the hard rim. We call that a hard puck around the back of the net. It's a set forecheck as Pugh's shooter arrives on time at the half wall, and then it's triangle hockey. He's going to go low. Dylan Holloway is going to find a soft low area. Look at the way he's got to adjust his body.
Coming to the near side now. Kraken have it on Shane Wright, then they lose it. Shen to center. On his forehand, fires it in a glove save.
And then Bergeron, he had his head up the whole time to find number 81, who's now on the board early, and that one's got to feel good, especially coming back from a long injury like he has. Look out! Whoa! Whoa! That felt good. Yeah, here's the hit from Walker right there. He's not going to... Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The stick got me right there. Boy, look at the way Braden Shen helps Walker get right back on the big smile on his face right there.
That's Neighbors over the line. Kyrou dangles, nice backhand pass. Broberg with a shot and deflected off Buchnevich, and Neighbors in front into Grubauer. Kraken on the power play. Back and forth they go. Dunn straight away. Far wing McCann. Now Beniers back to McCann, and he shoots. It's off one, and fanning on the bouncing puck was Zeberle. Holloway at a goal. Also prevents one. Blues lead 1-0. Seattle gets it into the middle. They put it off the post. They get it back. Montour's shot deflected wide. Nice interview there, Joe, with Dalibort. His English is so good. So willing to talk to. It's fun to watch. Good save. Hoffer, rebound, put in. He made a nice save off the first one from the leg. Second one goes in as Kakko is able to get his 7th of the year. We're tied 1-1.
Saved the day. And here it is now in the Bomberito RoboCam. They built momentum from the power play. It's a simple D-to-D, throw it at the net. And then you're going to see Hofer, like you said, Curbs. He's going to make the original save. Watch Big 84. He's going to get body positioning on Tyler Tucker. He's going to use that as leverage and sneak in that rebound just past Hofer's left pad. As Seattle now has the equalizer. There's the left pad save. Watch Kakko. He gets body position. See the way he kicks his skate out.
12:32 for Seattle. Montour rips a shot off Hofer and just wide. Short side, and Hofer got to it for the save. The injuries have been an issue that he's battled both at the collegiate level and at the pro level. And he said at some point they've got to make sure that the injury narrative is not something that remains with him. Now McCann into the slot for Eberle. Couldn't connect to Montour. Broken up on a nice play by Kyrou as they get it out with Neighbors, and they're connected, moving up the ice to Buchnevich. Back door, what a goal! Blues score! A thing of beauty from one end to the other, and it's a 2-1 St. Louis lead. Kyrou's 14th. 13th of the year.
Talked about to start it. Here it is on the Bomberito Robo. Watch Colton Parayko. He's going to make the play in the D zone. Look at the way he pushes the pace. He gets all the way from the D zone to the offensive zone, and he just sticks with it. Once again, there it is. Jake Neighbors kicks it to the middle. A good puck play right there by the defender Montour. But Colton Parayko right there to chip it off to Pavel Buchnevich. And then you see Buchnevich. He knows exactly what he wants to do with that puck on the back door to Jordan Carter.
Joe, you could have thrown a blanket over those four guys. They were that close.
They were so tight, so connected. Again, it was the transition by defensemen in the first period, and they're picking up right where they left off.
Blues in front. They got another shot. They score! Holloway. He's got two. And the Blues on top, 3-1 as they find it on the doorstep.
For St. Louis, 23 seconds between goals. The forecheck by Dylan Holloway. Look at the way he sneaks in there behind the net to win the puck battle. He's going to move it out to Logan Mailloux, and then it's just chaos in front. Look at Bergram right there. He's digging in. You see Dylan Holloway pick up the trash. It's the Bergram possession right there. Look at that possession right there. The way he digs in, he actually takes two defenders with him.
Suter with two helpers in the hockey game. Here's Montour with a shot. Huge save off the blocker of Hoffer.
Watch Montour. The shot from the outside, it's going to get tipped right in front there. And I'm more impressed actually by the rebound. Here's the original save, and then there's the rebound right there. Actually the blocker save for Joel Hoffer.
Our wing to Gaudreau, off the wall to the near side. The defense were changing. A hot skate catches it in, and now Vince Dunn has it down low behind the net, knocked to his knees, and he gets back up. Former Blues draft pick, defenseman, shot deflects, and they score!
Play on the ice for offside prior to the goal.
All right, so the Blues are going to look at offside challenge here, Joe.
You know what? That's actually a really good look right there. Look at that right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Well, and it's worth noting, too, Joe, the linesman just skated over and talked to Jim Montgomery, then just skated back. And I wonder if Jim Montgomery said, take a look at this, here's what we saw. Now they make the quick announcement. And here's the referee.
Upon further review, it was determined that the play was offsides. We have no goal. Please reset the game clock to 10:33.
Up to the line it comes, kept in by the massive frame of Oleksiak. And now Katna skates it over to the far circle. He's on his forehand. He hit the post.
They got so much pressure in the O-zone. It's coming wave after wave.
Bouncing puck in. Crack into the middle of the ice. Stevenson on. Left pad save. Hofer. Season.
I tell you what, Curbs, also worth noting, we haven't given this enough love, but Pavel Buchnevich's line has done a heck of a job against this Beniers line and this top line for Seattle.
Now Tucker behind the net. Berggren hands it off to Holloway. Checked into, knocked down. He keeps the puck. Short side, Suter. Falk in the circle, shot on. Rebound goes to Holloway. They score! Suter. His third point of the game. Holloway an assist, and the Blues lead 4-1.
A lot of hider size, but boy, they get to the inside. You're going to see it here on the Bomberito RoboCamp. Look at the work down low by Dylan Holloway. They move it low to high. The shot from Falk, and they continue to go. What vision by Dylan Holloway to find Suter across the seam. Keep an eye on number 81. He's going to get this puck right here. Everyone on the bench to my right is yelling, shoot, shoot. But number 81, he finds Suter right through the hit him right on the cage. They're going to put Finley back out there for Buchnevich to take the face-off.
And he wins it. Falk will lift it out. Look out. Holloway has it. Backhand to the net. He's got it. A hat trick. Third of the game. If you've got a hat, chuck it in the air.
Well, it really all starts from the face-off. Jim Montgomery puts out Jack Finley for Buchnevich on his strong side. It's a win, it's a chip, a clear with speed. Dylan Holloway on the backhand, pucks on end, under pressure, and he still seals the deal and says, take off your hat.
10 seconds to go in this one. Great night for Dylan Holloway. 5 left, and that'll do it. You can bring out the Zamboni. The St. Louis Blues beat the Kraken tonight by a score of 5.